Alright, welcome back everyone. It has been probably like 2, maybe 3 weeks. You know, bigbrainuniversity.com for those who don't know. Go and get educated. Why don't I post that often? Just to start off, let's talk about that. It's because this channel really isn't for like entertainment purposes. It is and it isn't. You know, I don't feel like I need to keep drowning the atmosphere with my thoughts and input all the time. I think people are getting conditioned to think that the way that podcasting should be because of people trying to do it for a living are relatively forced to do it all the time. And their content suffers because of it. Most of it becomes a fucking waste of time, and it becomes inauthentic, and it doesn't matter, you know? So it's kind of a waste of your time to keep consuming. Like, does somebody... Ask yourself if anybody you've ever known is really that important that they should be listened to all the fucking time. Like, do they really have the insight on everything all the time? Like, I claim to be skilled with processing information, but I still don't claim to be like, I'm the go-to guy all the time on everything, ever. Like, get real. We all get in where we fit in. So, let's talk a little bit about the recent 6-7 phenomenon. What is it? Nobody really seems to know, right? Only the cool kids really seem to know what it is, because they're the ones using it so cleverly. Well, first of all, you got to remember the watermark that's used by, let's just call it the dark patterns. The spells casting, the hypnotism that they're casting on everybody. What's the one number that they keep referring to all the fucking time? Is it 666? I think it probably is. So, what's right in between 6, 7? I don't really want to say 666, so if I just say 6, 7, you know, it's kind of like those who know. Now, that's the most obvious one. I see fucking all of the explanations out there missing. Like, how are you missing the most obvious? You go look on YouTube right now. What does 6-7 mean? Go ask Google, what does 6-7 mean? Fucking none of them will tell you 666. None of them will tell you that. None will tell you that it's an occult reference to, what's not happening in the world, Wink, wink. Right? You feel what I'm saying? So, why are they all missing the most obvious one? That seems to be interesting, right? Always missing the obvious one. Staring them right in the eye. Now, not everybody catches that, obviously, because all the information out there is telling you fucking something different. Oh, it's just the kids made it up. You blah, blah, blah. It came from some rap song. Blah, blah, blah. It's always from some rap song, right? Yeah. Some obscure reference in some terrible song that nobody's ever heard. Yeah, that's where it became a phenomena from. Right. Doesn't have like anything to do with there being a psyop, just to push something and see how far it can go. Perhaps it's just an organic classroom grassroots, some genius fucking kid in the classroom was just like, I don't know, teach like 6 or 7, and it just made everybody laugh so fucking bad. Oh my God, it made them laugh so good and hard. Oh my God, it caught wildfire. It went viral. Susie was live streaming. She was live streaming. It caught it all in the action. It was the grassiest roots ever movement ever. right? It had no dark pattern influence at all. None of that was going on. None of it. Not a bit could have been happening there. None of it. Nope. So, that's your spectrum. It's complete psyop or it's grassroots. Maybe it's a little bit of both. Interestingly enough, how it's being used can kind of be quite clever and have no real intended meaning for, the 666 or a grassroots thing. What I see the cool kids doing in all the chat rooms, because I'm plugged in. I know where all the cool kids are hanging out. All the ones that matter. What I see is people just kind of using it where it fits in. Like, where is it kind of funny that I can just keep this going at? Like, where does it fit? So it almost makes people kind of think out of the box. Makes them be somewhat creative. Because it doesn't necessarily have to have any meaning. Other than, ooh, new toy that we can play with. Ooh, new phrase that we've never heard that we can play with. It's like a new catchphrase, really. Which happens all the time. Especially now with social media. Because little words and trends like, ooh, trust fam, you got trust fam. So now you'll hear all the streamers saying it. Nah, fam, you just gotta trust. You watch me play this game, you just gotta trust. Passion, passion. They just start dropping words like it's the coolest fucking thing they've ever said in their lives. And really, to somebody else with a different perspective on life, you're just like, what the fuck are these idiots saying? They sound like a bunch of fucking Looney Tunes. Trying to say these basic bitch words like they're cool. Like everybody's just trying to be cool. Like, look at me use these words all cool. Like, it's just an aesthetic. It's like this outward appearance where I get it. But what are we really doing when it boils down to it? Oh man. I guess that's kind of a fun killer, but what I'm also trying to say is, like, while it just has no meaning and it can just be like these things and catchphrases happen all the time to the point where they have no fucking meaning anymore. And the youth, the younger generations, they just don't understand that because they haven't seen the world change quite like, somebody born pre-internet was. Pre-cell phone era that still remembers that shit. But we've seen all the catchphrases go. It's like we see all the dark patterns just recurring. And the ones that always, they want to draw your attention to always have the fucking same watermark of 666. So when you hear 67 being like discussed in the national spectrum, news spectrum, the fake fucking news spectrum, the one that they want you all to be thinking about, the algorithm could bury any fucking little new trend it wanted to. But it picks and chooses which ones it wants to promote. So there you have it. I mean, that's what 6-7 is in a nutshell, and what it is in, what was it intended for? I gave you the spectrum of that. It either had dark intention or it was pure grassroots. Here's how it's being used by the cool kids that matter. Here's how it's being used by dark, nefarious pattern influencers that want to control the world and fucking lie to you all the goddamn time. Using occultic spells and rituals and sacrificing and shit like that. Well, I don't know. Is it like 6 or 7? Alright, we'll catch you all in the next one. I got a list of stuff I'd like to talk about, but It is what it is. Hope you all been well. Take care.